guys, let's talk about something that's kinda tricky but super useful in English. How to use few, a few, little, and a little. But don't worry, we'll make it easy. But before we start, let's introduce our team. Here we have Aisyah, Atika, Kansa, Naila, Nurmadia, and Saskia. Together, we're here to make grammar simple and fun. Okay, first things first. To get this right, you need to know the difference between countable and uncountable nouns. So countable nouns are things you can count, like 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples. You get the idea, right? They can be singular or plural. Like singular, a book or a chair. And plural, we have books or chairs. You can use words like a few or many with them. Now for uncountable nouns. These are things you cannot count, like water or rice. You don't say 1 rice, 2 rices, right? These nouns are always singular. For examples, water, music, furniture, and happiness. For these, we use words like a little or much. Alright, now let's get into few and a few. These are for countable nouns. A few means there is some, and it's usually enough. Like I have a few books to read this weekend. That's fine, it's enough books. But few means there is not many, and it might feel like not enough. For example, I have few books to read. It sounds like you wish you had more. Then there is little and a little. These are for uncountable nouns. A little means there is some, and it's usually okay, like I have a little sugar for my coffee. That's enough to make your coffee sweet. But little means there is not much, and it might not be enough. Like I have little sugar left. Oh, looks like your coffee might not taste great. So remember guys, use a few and few for countable nouns like apples, chairs, or friends. And use a little and little for uncountable nouns like sugar, furniture, or music.
Example 1. Saskia likes sweet tea. She usually adds a little honey to her tea. We use a little because honey is an uncountable noun. It's something you can count in individual units, and the phrase a little has a positive meaning. It suggests that Saskia adds a small but sufficient amount of honey to her tea. Number 2. Because the family is very poor, the children have very few clothes. Few is used here because clothes is a countable noun. You can count clothes like 2 shirts or 3 pairs of pants. Very few means not many or a small number, suggesting the children don't have enough clothes. Number 3. There is little time left before the movie starts. Little is used with uncountable nouns, like time, to mean not much or almost none, suggesting there's not much time left. Number 4. She has a few coins, so she can buy a snack. A few is used with countable nouns like coins to mean a small number, but enough for something. It shows that she has a small number of coins and it's enough to buy a snack.
Now, let's try a quick exercise. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. Okay, actually, I would like to help you guys answering one of these questions. Let me choose. Let's do number 2. So the question is, I think you could use some help. Let me give you blank 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 advice. If your answer is little, then congratulations, you are correct. Here are the explanations. You guys could see that number 2 is more likely to be positive words, right? Positive sentences. And so, with positive sentences, we use what? Definitely a few or a little, right? Now we need to take a look at the word advice. Can you count advice or not? 1 advice, 2 advices, 3, or thousands? Since you cannot count advice, it goes to uncountable nouns. And with uncountable nouns, we used a little. That is correct. Now it's easier, right, to answer these type of questions. And with that, please continue answering number 1, 3, and 4. And here are the answer key. If you got all the questions correct, congrats, you're a gem. And I believe you guys can do this. You guys can nail this. You guys can master this. Don't forget to practice using these words in your daily conversations. Thanks for watching.